Hello and welcome to Junk Journal July for 2023. My name's Leigh. I'm from Australia, and during the month of July I'm going to create something in my little accordion journal using the prompts provided. These are going to be quick projects that I hope will motivate and inspire you to do something in your own journal every day. This is an open challenge hosted by Meg from Meg Journals. Okay, let's see what today's prompt is and
everyone,
get creative.
It's Leigh here. Thanks for joining me for day 27 of Junk Journal July. The prompt for today is Postcard. I'm really happy that you're here with me, and I want to say thank you to all the people that have just recently subscribed. What I did in my previous video was I just happened to mention that my analytics tell me that only 40% of the people who are watching my videos are actually subscribed. So I asked you, if you're watching, why not subscribe? So, and lots of people have, so I'm really happy about that. I'm just thrilled to bits. So thank you very much for that. Thanks for all the gorgeous comments. You know, I really love reading them. Often they're all wonderful, and I love to respond to them. And I feel like I sort of get to know my regular commenters. In particular, I have a few that pretty much comment on every single video that I do, so I want to let you know that I really appreciate that. Look at my little book, it's getting so full now. As I say, day 27, so there's 5 more to go, including today. And someone asked me, because I'd been doing a couple of double spreads, did I have enough pages left? So I do, because I've been checking all the time. So if we're 27, then that's 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So yes, I've got some, but I've also got some sneaky little spare ones, or one here anyway, at the back of this, the first section of the book. So I'm going to put the book aside for a moment, and with Postcard, what I'm going to do is something that I saw Louisa Heinzel do some time ago, where she jazzed up a postcard, or as she put it, turned it into a work of art. And the way that was done was through cutting sections of it out and inserting bits and pieces of other things. So I thought I'll have a go at that, and I've got a few things that I thought might be okay. When I look at this particular piece here, this blends quite nicely with it, and I was thinking, instead of doing what she did where she put little pieces behind, that I would find something like a bigger piece that I can just glue the whole postcard to. I've got some other stuff here. That's just some collage paper. And then I've got some master boards. Excuse me. So if you had sections where these, I might have to cut sections out of them actually, yeah. So I've got some really nice bits and pieces in this particular master board. Those colours are alright. They're all pretty good, I reckon. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. I'm leaning towards the second one, I think. No, this one. And I might deliberately cut pieces out. I might change my mind about what I said about sticking the whole piece down, because I like this and I like that and I like that, and I love that bit up there. And yeah, so I thought it's going to be a bit hard to get everything that I want on there. So I think I'm going to use some pieces of this. I need to cut my postcard down because it's too big for this page. That's just the size of the page. Cut the white edge off for a start. So how's everybody going? Hope you're all well and happy, and have been enjoying watching everybody's videos. Sorry, got my little guillotine here. So I'm thoroughly enjoying this challenge. I love it. It's my favourite challenge each year, is the Junk Journal, July and January. I actually didn't realise that there was a January one when I first started doing it, because I wasn't doing videos back then. I was just crafting away in my own private little world. Okay, so got the width right. It's still a little bit tall. It can be tall. And I'll cut the white off. That's not too bad. It would be protruding a little bit from the top of the page, but that's okay. Let's just pop it inside. Maybe it wouldn't. When I look at it this way, it doesn't seem to stick out. Oh, it does a little bit. But it's alright if it's coming out the top. I just don't want it coming out the bottom. Okay, so that's my page. I had originally done something else, didn't like it, so I ripped it off. Now I've got a hole in my page, and that's going to have to be stuck down on top of the page before I glue this onto it. Okay, so that's all in there. Let's move this one aside. And I want to work out where I would like to put my little windows. Okay, so I've got a couple of nice big areas, or a big area there where I could put two different shapes, like a triangle, like a rectangle, and then another rectangle this way, or a square, and then across the bottom I'd like to put a rectangle. Well, I might just draw on there the shapes that I want to cut out. It might be easier. When Louisa did hers, she actually made little templates from cardboard. So let's go across the bottom. Go from there. I want it to be off center. I don't want it to be too, what's the word, symmetrical. Okay, so I'm going to take that bit out. Take that bit out there. So what if I go down this way? Well, I'll do a long one here. Cut that out. And then I'll do another one here. Got a wider ruler, I'm just going to use that. Yeah, go this one. And need to leave a bit of a space there, otherwise my card will be too unstable. So do that. And what I'll do is stitch the pieces in. So I'm going to cut them out. Okay, so that's my first opening. Now I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you would have that in there like that, or it's funny how the bits that I thought I'd use I don't think I'm going to use them now. Anyway, I'm going to continue to cut out those things. Alrighty, so I've got my openings cut, and I've had a bit of a think about what I want to do, and I've changed my mind about using the master sheet. And what I did was went through some of my scrap papers and gel prints, and I found some that I think are going to work better and that have more interest on them. So that's what I'm going to use. Like that, I love that area there, and I think that is an interesting something to see. And then there's bits of cogs and things like that. So what I will do is decide what I want where. So I needed a long piece to go there. That's a bit dull. I like that. So I'm going to take that piece, and that's going to be in here. Like that. So I like the way that looks. What I would like to do is put just a little bit of stamping on that. So I've got my little text stamp here. I'm just going to put just a touch of text on there. So see the difference that makes? So that looks nice like that. Alrighty, so that's that one done. That's what's going in there. Now I need to work these ones out. Now I want something interesting in this. So I quite like the way that looks here. And I like that too. What else have we got on this bit? Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I'm going to take a piece of this cog and that will go like that. And I'm going to put a little bit of this coffee dyed paper in there as well. I like this bit with the blue on it. Oh, here we go, this is nicer. So I'm going to tear out that section. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to give me a thumbsy up. See, how does that look? It's not quite right, is it? So it's not dark enough. We'll go this bit. It's still got a little bit of blue on it. I don't mind that. And I think a little bit of text, like book page, would be fine there. So we've got an index of the book. Put this section out here because it's got some numbers on it. Sorry if that's coming across the microphone, through the microphone. Well, I'm going to ink that. I'm just going to put some vintage photo on it. It's a bit white looking, isn't it? Do along that edge. Hope the light's okay today. It's a funny day. It's raining 1 minute and then the sun's out, and at times it's been raining and the sun has been out. It's been weird. It's really windy. Let's try. And the wind is actually howling through the crack in the window here. Not a crack, but where the window is cracked a little bit open. So I don't know, I think I might just leave that like that. Maybe just a little bit of this text. It hardly shows. Like that. And then on this piece, I wonder what a piece of that would look like. Maybe a darker bit. That's interesting, isn't it? That bit there, I think. I like that. That's nice. Let me see, it's a toss up between these two. I don't want that white. That or this. No, I think I'm going to go for this. I'm just going to tear a piece of that out so I want those spotty bits in the middle there. And I'll put a stamp on that of some sort. Okay, I got this little stamp, got a leaf of some sort on there. I'm just going to try and get the flowery bit of it. And put that in there. It doesn't really show up, but I don't think it matters too much. I should have probably used the black, so I'm going to stamp another piece, or another bit of black on here. Redo the stamp, I should say. Can't talk today. Okay, so I've got my pieces there, so they're ready to go. And I'm thinking, what if I put the stamp on the actual card itself, just so it gets captured on that little piece in between. It gives that a little bit more interest. And then maybe somewhere else I don't think I'll use the same one. I'll just use a bit of this text. Just a touch. Yep. Smeared it a bit, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to glue these bits in. Just tack them in a little bit, and then I'll take this to the sewing machine. I don't really have to worry about putting too much glue on there. So that's that bit. And then I want this on here. I want to be able to see the spokes. And I also wanted this to be showing as well. I'll just reduce the size of that. I still feel like it needs something a little bit, you know, with that bit of blue in it. I've got this here. Let's try a little patch of that. Just, yeah, I don't mind that. I'm going to tear a little bit more off. Just going to ink the edge, get rid of that white. I don't know if you can hear the window, the wind. It's really going to town. Yeah, like that. And I'm thinking just a little bit of something down here. Not the same, not the blue though. What about a piece of this mustardy sort of colour? Or this. Maybe some of these, yeah. I'm going to try some of these little circles. See how that goes. Yeah, like that. Well, I wonder if a bit of that would be nice up there. Let's try it. That's interesting. Okay, let's try that bit because it's got a bit of circle. I'm not sure. I think I'll stick to the original. Okay, so I want to just ink the edges. I'm not sure whether they'll show or not, but I just don't want that white showing through. So they're done, and that's done. Okay, so I'm going to glue this bit down. And I was putting a piece in the corner, so I'm just going to pop that on. Like that. And then these ones. Try and set this up again. Sorry to keep redoing this over and over. Now I'm ready to do the stitching. So I'm going to go around the openings and then I'm going to go all the way around the edge as well. So I'm just going to go to my sewing machine and do that. Alrighty, so very messy, but it's been sewn around. Well, I like messy, but that's a little bit messier than what I would normally do, but card kept slipping around under the machine foot, so anyway. It is what it is, and it still looks lovely, but I think that it just needs a little bit more to elevate it, and I'm thinking about rounding those corners. I'm just going to chop them off. Get That looks better. And I'm going to ink the edge, not with that, with Vintage Photo. Rightio, so I've got a little box of tricks here, and I have some things in here that I can pop on there. Little stickers. Not really what I want. I've got, I think there's a couple of stamps in here. This is all just bits and pieces that's been on my desk. Well, I like the little bird. Don't mind that. Not real keen on that. I like the bird. I like that, but it's way too big. What else is in here? Well, there's a nice clear flower. Maybe. What's that? No. Too yellow. And here's some more of those flowers. I'm not sure where these come from. I reckon they would look nice on there. I'm gonna go with that. What's this? No. Those Tim Holtz, they're oh, what are they called? Field notes, ideology field notes. And they're so little. Sometimes I struggle to pick them up. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that on top of that, but I think it's too big. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna go this one. Oh, it's gotten dark. Okay, what am I gonna do? I just adjusted the camera. Adjusted. Sounds good. I hope that's okay. Alright, so that can go there. This can go somewhere near where I had it before. So something like that. And I don't want to cover, I'd like to have it down here, but I don't want to cover up the puppies. They're so cute. So that up there. The bird there. I'm still undecided about these flowers. And what if I just take the, I think this one will work. I like the other particular sticker better, so this one's going to fit on there. This isn't a rub on, is it? This is going to be one of those ones that's hard to get the cover off, the backing. Let's turn on that light, see whether that helps. It's probably too bright now, I suppose. Oh my goodness. I hate these stickers. They're so hard to get the backings off. I'm wearing my glasses too. There we go, this one come off okay. So I'm just going to put that down there.
like so. Where'd the stamp go? Oh, there. Can't see for looking. Okay, so that can go up in the corner. It's taken a bit off the corner of that. And the bird can go there. I feel like he needs some splatters. So I've got my watercolour paints there. I'll put some splatters on it in a moment. Alrighty, so I finally got that off. So I'm laughing at the wind. If you can't hear it, it sounds pretty funny. Okay, so pop it there, and I'm just going to trim off the excess. Okay, so that's what we've got at the moment. And I just think some gold splatters or something like that would look really nice on there. I wonder if white would look better. I'm going to do white. I'll get the white paint. Yeah, I think it does need a couple of splatters on the dogs. Just some light ones. Maybe some gold would be an idea on there. Just a couple. Getting heaps on the paper, not on the card. Okay. I'm just going to leave it at that. There we go. So that's what it looks like. Now I need to attach it to the book. Alrighty, so I dried the paint and I've stuck the day and the prompt up here. So I used my little typewriter to do that. And down here I have the sentiments. I'm not sure whether it's a Tim Holtz one or not. And it just says happy together. What I've done to the page is glued on that piece of paper to cover the hole that was in there and inked around the edge. So I'm ready to glue that down. So I need to not glue it right at the top. So I need to go below that stitching there. So I'm going to go about there, all the way down. And just a little bit to hold the middle down, don't need to cover it completely in glue. So that's going to sit there. So a little bit of the inked paper all the way around the edge of it. Just going to fold that over and put a bit of pressure on it. Looks great now, doesn't it? You never believe it was the same postcard. It was pretty boring, even though the puppies were cute. It was pretty boring. It looks fantastic now. Let me know in the comments what you think. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't like it. If you're going to give me a thumbs down, let me know what you don't like about that so I can improve my video for you. Thanks very much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. My analytics tell me that only 40% of the people that are watching my videos are actually subscribed to my channel. So if you're watching, you might as well be subscribed. Doesn't cost you anything and it helps my channel. So I'd be very grateful for that. Got coming up in probably during the middle of August, I'll announce a competition to celebrate
my 3,000 subscriber benchmark, having crossed that line. So yeah, I'm going to give something away to 1 or 2 lucky people. And in the meantime, happy crafting and cheers from Australia. Hooroo!